I want to remind you today that time is slipping through our fingers. Every year, every month, every day that passes is gone forever, and if we are not intentional, we lose it. I want to talk to you for a few minutes about redeeming time, about maximizing every moment that God has given you. This is not just a casual discussion. This is about your life, your destiny, and your effectiveness. Let us begin with a fundamental truth. Time is the most common gift God has given to humanity. Every single human being, no matter where you are from, what your background is, what your social status is, or the color of your skin, has been given this same gift. 7 billion people walk this earth, yet each of us has exactly 24 hours in a day. The billionaire, the beggar, the young, the old, they all have the same measure of time. Now here is the crucial point. What you become in life depends on how you use your time. Time itself cannot be stopped. It moves relentlessly, like a river flowing toward the sea, but it can be controlled. You may not be able to stop a day, an hour, or a minute, but you can determine how it is spent. You can determine whether it brings value or waste. Ask yourself honestly, did you use last year effectively? Did you invest your hours wisely? Or were they simply spent passing through moments without purpose? The truth is, time is life itself. When you measure age, you measure the passing of time. When you evaluate life, you evaluate how well you used your time. A year is not just a number, it is an opportunity, a divine instrument to redefine your priorities and recalibrate your purpose. Let me offer some practical reflections as we prepare to move forward. A new year is a chance to refine your purpose. It is a moment to revisit your life's vision and ask, am I still on course, or do I need to adjust? A new year is a time to re-establish goals that are truly worth pursuing. Some goals, while seemingly good, may no longer be aligned with your destiny. And finally, a new year is an opportunity to release the past, to lay it down and step boldly into the future. Time is a blessing when managed correctly. It is a curse when neglected. Life itself is lived in time, defined by time, and ultimately separated from eternity by time. When we die, our time here ends, and life transitions into eternity. That is why it is imperative to understand the principle of time. How you spend your hours today directly impacts what you become tomorrow. What is time really? Time is a slice of eternity, a finite measure within an infinite expanse. It has a beginning and an end. It was designed by God to help us navigate life, to give us order, to mature us in stages, and to provide opportunities for growth. The scriptures remind us in Ecclesiastes 3:10 that God makes everything beautiful in its time. The Hebrew word for beautiful actually means mature. Everything reaches its proper place at the proper time. Time is also our protection from the overwhelming weight of eternity. Imagine living forever without beginning or end. It would be unbearable. God placed us in time so that we could grow, learn, and experience life in manageable portions. Genesis 1:14 tells us that God created lights in the sky to separate day from night, to mark seasons, days, and years. Time is a divine tool, a measurable part of creation, and it is good. But like any gift, time has limitations. Job reminds us that our days are determined. We cannot exceed the limits set by God. Psalm 39 and Psalm 90 teach us to number our days so that we may live wisely. Time is precious and it is limited. Each day, each hour is a resource that must be managed, protected, and invested wisely. Time is a currency that buys life. How you spend it determines what you become. Squander your hours and you diminish your potential. Invest them with intention and you build value, cultivate purpose, and advance toward destiny. And that is why, as Ephesians 5:15-16 teaches, we must redeem the time. Redeeming time means taking ownership of it, reclaiming what was lost, converting moments into value, and ensuring that every hour contributes to your purpose. Redeeming time requires discipline, focus, and courage. It may demand sacrifices, cutting off distractions, saying no to pleasant but irrelevant pursuits, and concentrating on what truly matters. Redeeming time is not optional. It is a spiritual and practical mandate for anyone who desires to live a life of impact, significance, and fulfillment. You cannot stop time, you cannot slow it down, and you cannot control it completely, but you can manage it, invest it, and make it work for you. And that is why I want us to focus today on the 10 keys to redeeming time, 10 practical principles that will allow you to maximize every day, every hour, and every opportunity in the coming year. If you implement these keys, 2014 or any year will no longer slip past you unnoticed. Now that we understand the value of time and the importance of redeeming it, let's move to practical steps. These are 10 keys that, if applied faithfully, will transform the way you manage your life, your priorities, and your destiny. Today, we will focus on the first 5. Write them down, because these are not just ideas, they are strategies that require action. 1. Document a plan. The first step to redeeming time is to write it down. Put a plan on paper. Don't rely on memory or casual thoughts. Your vision, your goals, and the tasks that will take you toward your purpose must be recorded. A plan gives your time direction. Without a plan, time drifts away like sand through your fingers. Documenting a plan creates accountability for your hours and gives your life measurable milestone. 2. Establish priorities. Once you have a plan, the next step is to prioritize. Everything you do cannot have the same weight. Some things are urgent, some are important, and some are simply distractions. Priorities ensure that your time is spent on what truly matters. Ask yourself daily, does this activity align with my purpose and my vision? If it doesn't, you must let it go. Prioritizing protects your focus. 3. Pursue your passion only. The enemy of time is distraction, not sin, not evil, but distraction. Many good things will try to pull you off course, but not every opportunity is aligned with your purpose. Identify your passion and pursue it relentlessly. This is your unique calling. Others may have good ideas, but your responsibility is to stay on your own path. Focusing on your passion is the key to effectiveness, mastery, and fulfillment. 4. Protect your plans and priorities. Once you know your priorities, guard them fiercely. People will ask for your time. Organizations will demand your attention, and unexpected opportunities will arise. Not all of these are bad, but they may not belong to your season. Protect your plans, protect your vision, say no to what distracts. Guarding your time is a form of discipline and a step toward redemption of the moments God has given you. 5. Identify your value. You cannot redeem time if you don't know what is valuable. Identify what matters most to you, what aligns with your purpose, and what advances your destiny. Time spent on low-value activities is wasted. Time spent on high-value pursuits multiplies your influence, knowledge, and potential. Invest your hours in what truly matters. This is how you turn time into a resource that produces results and significance. These first 5 keys are foundational. They create a framework for how you approach every hour of your day. Write them down, internalize them, and start applying them immediately. The remaining 5 keys will help you refine your relationships, investments, and decisions, ensuring that every moment contributes to the life you are meant to live. Remember, redeeming time is not passive. It is intentional. It is active. It is disciplined. It is purposeful. The days are full of distractions, and the enemy of your vision is not just evil. It is good things that are not meant for you. If you fail to protect your time, even the good will steal your opportunity to achieve the best. 6. Make decisions based on your destiny. Your decisions determine the trajectory of your life. Every choice you make should be aligned with your destiny and your vision. If you know where you are going, it becomes easier to say yes to what advances you and no to what distracts you. Time is constantly being requested by others, but when your decisions reflect your purpose, you protect your future. Decide with intention. Every hour you invest should serve the life you are meant to build. 7. Inventory your associations. Look at the people, groups, and environments you spend your time with. Make a list of your associations and evaluate whether they add value to your vision or pull you away from it. Relationships can either accelerate your progress or steal your time. Many times the people around you are draining you, even if unintentionally. Remove or minimize negative influences and maximize those who inspire, support, and elevate your purpose. 8. Review your investment. Time is currency. Where you invest it determines what you receive in return. Ask yourself, what am I investing my time in? Some spend hours on entertainment, social media, or unproductive routines. Others spend it on knowledge, skill building, and meaningful work. To redeem your time, assess every activity. Invest in people, education, and experiences that grow your character and your vision. Every minute can either create value or drain it. 9. Do not try to please everyone. You will never have enough time to satisfy everyone's expectations. Stop trying to make everyone happy. Some will dislike you no matter what you do, and others will tolerate you only for convenience. Pursue your purpose, not approval. The world cannot control your destiny, but your discipline and focus can. Pleasing God and fulfilling your vision should take priority over pleasing people. Protect your time from being stolen by unnecessary obligations. 10. Forget the past and design the future. Finally, let go of what is behind you. Forget past failures, missed opportunities, and regrets. Focus on designing your future intentionally. Plan your days, weeks, and months so that every action aligns with your vision. Be the architect of your life. Time is a gift to create, not to dwell on what you cannot change. The power of redemption is in the present moment. Use it to shape what comes next. These 10 keys are practical, actionable strategies for redeeming time. If applied faithfully, they will transform not only your schedule, but your life, your purpose, and your destiny. Remember, time is the only commodity that is equally given to everyone, but what you become depends entirely on how you use it. Redeeming time is more than just efficiency. It is discipline, focus, and vision in action. It requires saying no to distractions, yes to purpose, and intentionally investing every hour in alignment with your destiny. Now that we've explored redeeming time and the 10 keys to maximizing it, let's tie it directly into vision, the guiding force behind a meaningful life. Time and vision are inseparable. Vision gives direction, and time gives the opportunity to fulfill it. Without vision, time is wasted. Without time, vision remains unrealized. Vision focuses your time. When you have a clear vision, your time becomes organized and purposeful. You no longer drift aimlessly, spending hours on things that don't matter. Vision acts as a filter. Every decision, every interaction, every moment is measured against your vision. This is why we talked about protecting priorities. Vision tells you what deserves your energy and what doesn't. Vision creates discipline. Vision is not just about seeing the future, it is about structuring the present. When you know where you're going, discipline becomes natural. You begin to say no to distractions and yes to activities that move you forward. Vision is like a magnet for focus. It pulls your attention and effort toward what truly matters. Hey, time tests your vision. Time is the ultimate measure of your commitment. How you spend your hours reveals the strength of your vision. A weak vision allows time to slip away. A strong vision converts every hour into progress. Think about it. The billionaire and the beggar both have 24 hours. What differentiates them is not luck. It's how each uses time according to their vision. 4. Time reinforces your mastery. Mastery requires consistent investment of time. You cannot master your gifts or fulfill your purpose in a single day, a week, or even a year. Time allows repetition, learning, and growth. Vision tells you what to master, and time gives you the space to master it. Without discipline, talent becomes wasted potential. 5. Vision guides decision-making. Every choice you make should align with your vision. Time is constantly being requested by people, projects, and opportunities. When you have vision, you can make decisions confidently, knowing which actions propel you forward and which drain your energy. A person without vision reacts to circumstances. A person with vision acts with purpose. 6. Vision protects against distractions. As we discussed in the 10 keys, distractions are the greatest thief of time. The enemy often tempts us with good things that are not aligned with our purpose. Vision makes you narrow, focused, and resistant to these distractions. It teaches you that not everything that is good is right for you. Protect your time with the clarity of your vision. 7. Vision and time produce results. Finally, the combination of redeemed time and disciplined vision produces visible, tangible results. You become effective, not just busy. You accomplish what matters, develop your talents, impact others, and fulfill your purpose. Vision ensures you are going somewhere. Time ensures you actually arrive. Together, they make your life effective, focused, and meaningful. Now that we understand the relationship between vision and time, the next step is to structure our days and weeks so that we live intentionally. A vision without action is just a dream. Action without planning is wasted energy. To maximize both, we need practical strategies that convert vision into reality. Start with a daily vision alignment. Each morning, review your personal and professional vision. Ask yourself, what one thing must I accomplish today to move closer to my vision? Which activities will distract me from my purpose? By answering these questions, you set a daily compass. Time becomes a tool rather than a burden. 2. Use time blocks. Divide your day into blocks of focus for key priorities. Morning, high energy, high focus tasks directly related to your vision. Afternoon, meetings, collaboration, and tasks requiring less creativity. Evening, reflection, planning for the next day, and learning. Time blocks protect you from spreading yourself too thin. Remember, vision requires concentration, and concentration requires structured time. 3. Weekly planning is essential. Don't just plan daily, plan weekly. Identify the main objectives for the week and allocate your time accordingly. Ask, what are the top 3 outcomes I must achieve this week to honor my vision? What can I delegate, postpone, or eliminate to protect my time? A weekly plan allows you to see the big picture and prevent the small tasks from taking over your life. 4. Prioritize ruthlessly. Stephen Covey said it well, focus on important, not urgent tasks. Your vision dictates what is truly important. Avoid getting trapped in urgent tasks that don't align with your purpose. Every hour is a currency. Spend it wisely. 5. Record and review. Keep a journal or planner to track completed tasks, time spent on each activity, lessons learned about what moves your vision forward. Weekly review sessions help you adjust your focus, celebrate small victories, and eliminate wasted efforts. 6. Eliminate time wasters. Identify the activities, habits, and relationships that steal your time without yielding value. Common examples: excessive social media scrolling, meetings without outcomes, people or projects that drain your energy without contributing to your vision. Say no to good things that conflict with your best things. Vision teaches that not everything you can do is worth doing. 7. Use the power of deadlines. Set deadlines for your objectives, even self-imposed ones. Deadlines create urgency, focus, and momentum. When you combine deadlines with vision, every hour becomes meaningful and productive. 8. Reserve time for learning and growth. Invest part of your daily and weekly time in personal development. Reading books aligned with your vision, listening to podcasts or teachings that inspire action, practicing skills that enhance your mastery. Time spent improving yourself increases the return on all other activities. 9. Protect rest and renewal. Vision-driven individuals often forget rest. Remember, time invested in rest, prayer, and reflection is not wasted. It rejuvenates your energy, sharpens focus, and improves decision-making. Without renewal, even the best planned schedule will fail. 10. Adjust and optimize continuously. Every week, assess: did my time investments align with my vision? What adjustments are needed to increase effectiveness next week? How can I eliminate distractions and optimize my focus? Time management is a dynamic process. Vision gives direction. Structure ensures consistency. Even with a clear vision and structured schedule, there are common obstacles that can derail your progress. Understanding and addressing them is essential for discipline and consistency. Distractions are everywhere: phones, social media, emails, unsolicited requests, and even well-meaning friends. The key is to identify and control them. Ask yourself, does this task or activity align with my vision? Will this interaction move me closer to my goals? If the answer is no, politely decline. Remember, vision requires focus, and focus requires saying no to everything that is not essential. 2. Fatigue and burnout. Even the most disciplined person can become exhausted. Fatigue reduces decision-making quality, creativity, and energy. To overcome this, schedule regular breaks and rest periods. Sleep consistently. Use periods of high energy for critical tasks and low energy for routine tasks. Your time is an investment, and you cannot invest effectively when you are drained. 3. Competing priorities. Life is full of demands, and not all of them are aligned with your vision. It is crucial to distinguish urgent from important. Urgent demands immediate attention but may not contribute to your vision. Important moves you closer to fulfilling your purpose. Prioritize the important and be disciplined in delaying or delegating the rest. 4. Procrastination. Procrastination is a silent thief of time. It often hides behind perfectionism, fear, or indecision. Combat it by breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps, setting deadlines, even self-imposed, rewarding progress, not just completion. Remember, momentum creates motivation, and small wins build a productive rhythm. 5. Misaligned relationships. Some relationships consume your time without contributing to your growth or vision. Identify people who drain your energy, networks or groups that encourage distraction rather than focus. You may need to limit or restructure these connections. Protecting your time is a form of self-respect and vision discipline. 6. Lack of planning. A day without planning is a day at the mercy of circumstances. The world will fill your hours if you don't plan them. Overcome this by setting a daily and weekly plan. Reviewing objectives every morning and evening. Using tools like planners, digital calendars, or time tracking apps. 7. Fear of missing out. FOMO. Fear of missing opportunities can cause you to overcommit and scatter your focus. Overcome this by evaluating opportunities through the lens of your vision. Saying no to activities that are good but not aligned with your purpose. 8. Overcommitment. Being too busy with non-essential activities prevents you from fulfilling your highest priorities. Learn to delegate tasks when possible. Automate repetitive responsibilities. Focus your energy on tasks that directly impact your vision. 9. Lack of reflection. Without regular reflection, you may repeat mistakes and fail to learn from past experiences. Combat this by conducting weekly reviews of time usage and accomplishments. Asking what worked, what didn't, how can I improve next week? Adjusting your strategies based on lessons learned. 10. Inconsistent discipline. Time management and vision fulfillment demand consistent effort. Consistency beats intensity. To maintain discipline, set routines that reinforce productive habits. Track your progress daily. Celebrate small wins to sustain motivation. Now that we have discussed obstacles, it is time to focus on practical strategies for maximizing productivity every day and every week. Your vision and your use of time are inseparable. What you do with your hours determines whether your vision becomes reality. Start with a clear vision. Every productive day begins with clarity about what you are pursuing. Ask yourself, what is my vision for this year? What goals today will move me closer to that vision? Write these down. Keep them visible. Your vision is your daily compass. 2. Plan your day in advance. Success is intentional. Begin each day with a plan. List your top 3 priorities. Schedule them for your peak energy periods. Reserve blocks of time for focused, uninterrupted work. Planning transforms chaos into order and ensures that every hour is working for you. 3. Use time blocks. Divide your day into dedicated blocks for specific tasks. For example, morning high-priority creative work. Midday meetings and collaborative tasks. Afternoon routine tasks and follow-ups. Time blocking prevents multitasking, which decreases efficiency and focus. 4. Eliminate non-essential activities. Ask yourself constantly, does this contribute to my vision or goals? Is this an urgent necessity or a distraction? Eliminate, delegate, or delay anything that does not move the needle on your purpose. 5. Weekly reviews and adjustments. Set aside time every week to review accomplishments. Adjust your priorities for the upcoming week. Reflect on lessons learned. This ensures that your days align with your vision rather than drifting aimlessly. 6. Leverage morning routines. The first hour of your day sets the tone. Successful people exercise or meditate for energy and focus. Read or study to feed the mind. Plan the day to take control before distractions arrive. 7. Avoid energy drainers. Identify people, habits, or activities that drain your energy or steal your focus. Limit their impact. Schedule limited interactions. Delegate or say no to unnecessary meetings. Protect your most productive hour. 8. Focus on results, not activity. Being busy is not the same as being productive. Ask, did this activity produce results? Did it bring me closer to my vision? Cut out busyness without progress. Focus on actions that produce tangible outcomes. 9. Batch similar tasks. Combine similar tasks to reduce mental switching costs. Respond to emails during a specific window. Make phone calls in one block. Handle paperwork or reporting together. Batching reduces wasted energy and maximizes efficiency. 10. Protect your time like currency. Time is your most valuable asset. Treat it like money. Guard it jealously. Invest it in high-return activities. Avoid giving it away to unproductive ventures. Implement accountability. Share your vision and plans with a trusted mentor, coach, or accountability partner. Check in weekly on your progress. Adjust your strategy if needed. Celebrate milestones to stay motivated. 12. Rest and recharge. Productivity is not about constant activity. Rest is strategic. Take breaks to rejuvenate focus. Use sleep to reset energy and creativity. Incorporate downtime for reflection and spiritual growth. As we reach the final segment, let's connect all the principles we've discussed. Vision, the discipline of vision, time management, and daily productivity. These are not separate skills. They are interconnected forces that shape your life. Vision directs your path. Your vision is the blueprint of your life. Without it, you drift. With it, you have clarity on what to pursue. The ability to focus on the essential. Motivation to overcome obstacles. Remember, a vision without action is a dream, and action without vision is wasted effort. Combine them. 2. Discipline executes the vision. Discipline is the bridge between vision and achievement. It is the daily commitment to prioritize tasks aligned with your vision. Resist distractions and non-essential activities. Persist when challenges appear. Discipline transforms good intentions into tangible results. 3. Time is the ultimate currency. Time is given to all equally. How you spend it determines your future. Invest it wisely in activities that align with your purpose. Redeem lost time by focusing on high-impact actions. Protect it fiercely from energy drains and distractions. Time is not just a measure, it is the medium through which your vision is realized. 4. Productivity is the daily expression of vision. Every hour should reflect your priorities. to maximize productivity. Plan your days and weeks with intention. Batch similar tasks and guard your focus. Review progress regularly and adjust strategies. Celebrate milestones to reinforce momentum. Productivity is not busyness, it is purposeful, focused action toward a defined outcome. 5. Integration creates momentum. When vision guides you, discipline enforces you, and time is managed well, you experience exponential progress. Every hour compounds, every day builds momentum, and every week moves you closer to your ultimate goals. Vision tells you what to pursue. Discipline ensures consistency. Time management allows maximum leverage. Productivity converts effort into results. 6. Practical steps to live this integration. Document your vision. Write down your long-term goals and your preferred future. Plan daily, schedule priorities, and protect focus blocks. Eliminate distractions. Learn to say no to things that do not serve your vision. Track progress weekly. Assess results and make adjustments. Invest in growth. Read, learn, and surround yourself with mentors. Protect your energy. Rest, recharge, and stay spiritually grounded. 7. Final encouragement. You are alive for a reason. You were given a vision, time, and abilities to fulfill a purpose that is unique to you. Stop drifting. Stop wasting hours on activities that do not serve your destiny. From this moment forward, focus on your vision. Discipline your action. Redeem your time. Make every day count. Remember, every second you invest now will multiply into your future success. Your legacy is not built in a year. It is built day by day, hour by hour, moment by moment.